Yo, Seb, what are we doing tonight?
So, pretty much, I am an idiot.
Puff your chest, puff your chest.
Tim has taught me all the terminology I need to know how to use my camera. So with that said, we are going to relay that to all you beautiful beginners.
Boy, we know how to use ISO.
Good morning.
There's the sun.
ISO's for another time.
Before we start,
Today we're gonna be talking about shutter speed. Pretty much what shutter speed
you need
is.
a bit of ISO too, bro. It's the
ancient mystery shoes. What you know about these?
What the fuck? They went over the barricade.
To properly take long exposure shots, you need a longer shutter speed in the seconds instead of fractions of a second. So instead of shooting 1/100th of a second, you're shooting for 30 seconds or 20 seconds or 10 seconds to get that movement of light in shots.
Pretty much what Gigantor just said. You know that little fraction in the bottom left corner? Click it. If you want to take action shots, put it in the fractions, like the high fractions, like the 1/250, like the 1/500. If you want like motion in your pictures, put it at 10 seconds, 3 seconds. That way you get a quick little blur in your picture.
Call me Gigantor. It's about to get freaky up in here. Oh my gosh, what is this? Your aperture value, the 3.5 to 5.6 lens you have, or if it's a constant 4, f4, you need to have that at a value that the lower the value, the more blurry the light movement is. The higher value, where you get towards your 9, 10, 11, it becomes crisper. And when you get to your f20 or f22 on your lens, it just looks like a line.
In normal people talk, all right, get your finger, right? If you focus on your finger, right, get it real close. Consider this f3. You see how the background is blurry, but your finger is clear? Now push it all the way out. That's like f20. What does that mean? Everything's in focus. Nothing is blurry. You can see your finger, and you can see what's behind your finger all at the same time. So f4, you focus on stuff really, really close, f2 maybe. And then if you put your finger all the way out, that's f20, f15, you get my point. Alright, so we have ISO. This guy's gonna explain it better. Alright, whatever.
Next is your ISO value. Your ISO value is technically your sensor's sensitivity to the light in the photo. The higher your ISO is, the darker your actual light in your picture or frame is. So if you're taking night shots, you'd want a higher ISO. And if you were taking shots during the day, you'd want a lower ISO. But for long exposure shots, you kind of want to balance it to where it's dark enough for the photo and the light exposure to be emphasized, but not too bright, whereas the light will get lost.
So what he just said was, you just woke up, right? Now, you know how you just woke up and you open your eyes and there's a bright light in your face and you can't really see anything? That is having a very, very high ISO.
During daytime.
During the daytime. But if you're at night and you just woke up, you could see, you know, you have a better vision after you just woke up in the middle of the night. That is having a higher ISO in low light, so you can see better. Higher ISO in daytime, you're blind. If you want a lower ISO during the day, you can get nice shadows, nice clouds. So like the clouds and like the ground would be perfectly exposed at a lower ISO as opposed to a higher ISO during the day. So if you found any of this useful, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, or not. I cannot control you, neither can he. But if we entertained you, let us know.
We might be able to if we know how to use VR.
They don't know that yet. They don't know that yet. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you're an aspiring photographer, feel free to subscribe, because we're going to be dropping a lot of tips and tricks pretty much in the near future.
And show you all what we do behind the scenes, in the scenes, without the scenes, with the scenes, with our camera.
At the scene. Remember, guys, it's a vibe, and we'll see you soon.
It's a vibe.
2 roads diverge a yellow wood, and I took the one less traveled, and that made all the difference.